Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing Umbrella Academy Season 2 Episode 6, which is called A Light Supper, which pretty obviously is to do with the invitation that Daddy Hargreaves sent that Diego and Luther received.
Should be fun.
Yeah, wondering whether it's going to be just them two that attend. Hopefully it's everybody. It seemed to be for the people that were following him, which is more than just them two. So
the interesting question will be if, and it's a big if, Luther and Diego do actually tell the others that the invitation is for all of them, how many will actually attend? Because right now 5 is tied up with the handler and the commission. Vanya has slightly more important things to be worrying about.
Yeah. And
Klaus is hella drunk.
Well, I mean, none of
with
it's
his
that
cult.
None of it is that important, really, when you consider that the world's ending. But clearly, as we know from the last 2 seasons, that doesn't seem to bother a lot of them. So, and Allison was obviously just about to tell the husband about the truth. So that'll be interesting to see if that actually happens.
Actually want a break after that.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously Vanya's in a bit of a funny situation. Hopefully we'll find out a little bit more about the boy, Harlan, because that's really intriguing. And then we've still got the Swedish guys trying to kill everyone. There's only 2 of them now, which is an improvement, I guess.
A third less terrible hair on screen at one point.
Yeah, God, I really don't like them guys. So, I mean, I like them a little bit more when they introduce the sort of Viking element, but they don't look like Vikings. So, they look like,
bad wig salesman.
Yeah, or like they're in some kind of electro pop band. It's with like
they do.
Yeah.
There's a definite kind of 80s Eurotrash synth pop air about them.
Definitely. Not Viking at all. No. So I mean, even their Aryan hair looks like it's dyed, so it doesn't really look very realistic. But yeah, I mean, that's where we are at the moment. So hopefully, I mean, last episode was really, really good in terms of stuff happening. So hopefully everything's starting to ramp up a little bit now. So if you guys enjoy our reactions rather, do remember to like, comment and subscribe. That really helps us out. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified of any future uploads that we have. And apart from that, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
let's do this thing.
Oh, Allison.
It's a flashback to how they met.
Her neck's still messed up from Vanya.
Oh yeah, shit.
So I guess they all know how to fight. They've all been trained, haven't they, to fight, even if that's not their primary power.
I suggest you find a barbershop in Oak Grove.
She's got like a haircut.
That's a serious beehive.
Yeah. Well, so is that.
Oh, it is the 60s.
Don't pull her into your mess. You know the girl can't scream.
Oh, maybe because of her throat.
Yeah.
Okay. Now eyes met across the room.
In case you wanted to get involved, sister.
Oh, she wants to get involved.
You're not from around here, are you?
I can't talk.
Oh, you got notes.
She's your daughter. Yes, and she's my only one, so I'd appreciate if you didn't crush her windpipe.
She's very casual about that. So I'd be pretty pissed off as her daughter.
Lila, darling, would you give us a minute, please? Go on upstairs and talk.
That was very grown up.
Do you like jazz fine? I'd rather lick a cheese. What about the board of directors? Well, that's where you come in. No, it isn't. But once I'm in charge, I'm your only option.
That's what you think.
Not yet, you aren't.
Diego, this is a setup. We should go.
Well, at least Vanya's there,
Says
so.
the guy who's already been stunned once this week. He's never gonna have words. Would you tell him that he's nuts?
I think we should go.
Say, Vanya, of all people, you should hate Dad the most.
Can he really be that bad?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. He isolated you from the rest of the family, kept you hopped up on pills, and he brainwashed you into thinking you had no power.
Jesus, this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to meet him.
You already know.
We can handle him. You want to know what's different this time?
Well, what's that?
You got me.
Aw, I like these two together.
From now on, it's Team Zero.
Team Zero?
Team Zero.
Quite cool.
I could get behind Team Zero.
Oh, I like Diego this season, man.
Yeah.
He's really good. Oh, leave him hanging. What the
Speaking
fuck?
of hanging,
Is he wearing a nappy?
it looked like it.
Jill gave up an Albright scholarship to Berkeley to follow you around the world.
Oh,
Jill. Oh, that's the Dutch girl with the lazy eye.
Brown skin, glasses.
must be so annoying for Ben. He's so much more reserved than
Shaped eyes,
Klaus
you
is.
get lost.
Oh, he likes her.
Real people, they're not just
Oh, I didn't need to see this angle. It just sucked for Ben to just be stuck in Klaus's like mind. Have him as your one vessel of communication.
That's why I'm hoping he eventually finds a way to kind of manifest for himself, so he
Yeah.
can just distance himself from the car crash.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been lying to all of you from,
Wow.
from the start.
it's gonna go well.
And, I'm a complete and total fraud.
Me too. I'm the worst kind of fraud. I'm a fraud to myself.
as long as I know how to love. I know I'll stay.
Oh my god.
It's a song lyric by disco diva Gloria Gaynor,
Yeah.
and I stole it. I'm a guru. I'm not a messiah.
A very naughty boy.
When we admit our own fraudulence, only then can we experience true humility.
People who want to be in a cult just want to be in a cult.
Yeah.
I run.
I am Spartacus.
Yeah. At least Ben knows he tried. So- Oh
so there
no.
was a black president?
Wow.
Been through this.
Like black
Yeah.
in the White House.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have
Powers. Yes, for the 17th time.
then prove it.
Excuse me?
Well, you should tell him.
Prove it.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, it is not just some parlor trick. There is a cost.
Okay, so Wonder Woman's got powers, but nobody can see. How can we?
God, make me a sandwich.
Weird.
But can she rumour him? And he would he know?
Oh.
Or does she have to rumour someone else?
She's gonna.
Get him a new suit.
I heard a rumor that you let him try on anything in the store.
She's got all of them working on it. This is kind of cool. She clearly cares a lot about him to tell him all the truth. But because there's that kind of ongoing thing with her and Luther, I just still feel like something terrible is going to happen to this husband.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll be able to go back to the present day and he won't want to.
Probably, yeah. He'll stay. I mean, he's clearly a very moral man. He's
Yeah.
going to want to stay there and fight the fight.
Yeah.
So they're gonna, either she's going to stay there with him, or
Or that's
she'll
why
have to leave
they'll
him behind.
split, yeah.
And then there'll probably be a really sad montage at the end where she reads about how he stayed single for the rest of his life and died
Yeah.
tragically doing some heroic stuff, and she'll be all depressed and won't want to be with Luther for a season.
Why don't you do this all the time? We could accomplish for the movement.
Yeah. Or this is where it could go wrong, where he wants her to use her powers all the time.
Oh. Now we're going to get a demonstration of why she can't use her
Yeah.
powers all the
It'll
time.
go wrong or something.
I heard a rumor that you shut your damn mouth.
That's a slight giveaway, the old white eyes.
Coffee. Black.
Can everyone else see what she, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I have a feeling the white eye flash thing is
More.
for our benefit only.
That's brutal. Yeah, stop. She's getting sadistic now.
Yeah. And bring up this, I think it's just that, absolute power corrupts.
Yeah, and maybe once she's in it, it takes over her a bit. You know what I mean? Because she's not like that normally.
No, she's one of the few relatively balanced members of the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, but maybe that's
But
her.
when given ultimate power, you can't help but indulge.
Yeah, but I think once she's under it, it just
Yeah.
takes her over a bit.
I want that patio set.
She's getting pissed off with her mum, isn't she?
In any coup, you need a scapegoat, all right?
So she's still throwing him under the bus.
What about
isn't she?
Diego?
What's wrong? You gone sweet on him?
Falling figure mark. It's so cliche.
So you'd kill him if I asked you to? You hesitate. No, I didn't. Yes, I did.
B9.
Oh my god.
Don't do this. Klaus, do this, but not like that. See, I can't take a piss without you nitpicking at my aim. Oh,
Just
without
because
me
Ben
getting
can't
dead.
communicate for himself, so he has to try.
16 years in the grave, and you finally turned into your father.
16 years. Well, he died as a kid then, didn't he? I think. What just happened?
He zapped through him.
Can you see it? Can they see
Have they
him?
swapped places?
We've caught you in the middle of prayer.
Jill.
Oh,
shit.
This is both of their likes. But Klaus is still Klaus. It's just something weird happened when he went through it. I was hoping that suddenly you'd be able to see. That was
For a second, I thought they'd swapped places and Klaus was invisible. And
You used it on me.
Ray, of course not.
How does he know that?
Would I even know?
She warned you, dude. Oh, let from Dad.
I found this pamphlet with your face on it. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you came.
Can you stop drinking now?
I'm sorry for
Yeah.
you. It's good for the ego to take a punch every now and again, I say. How did you know all that stuff? Oh, that's easy. I'm a prophet. It's all right there in the pamphlet. And your favorite book is Dune. Wrong? I've never even heard of Dune.
No, it's not out yet.
Yeah. If he gets to do this one good thing, it might change Klaus a lot.
I'm joining the military because it's the right thing to do. Some kind of con artist. Here, look.
It's gonna fuck with his brain, but
Yeah. If it saves his life, is it not worth it?
yeah, that's what he's trying to do. But wait, remember they were saying how you shouldn't change anything about the timeline? He's changing a pretty major thing about the timeline.
Massive thing.
It's an honor to die for my country. You don't have to. Yes, I do. I've already enlisted.
Oh no.
What? That's not supposed to happen.
He pushed him too
The other day
hard.
after I saw you, my uncle took me down to the recruitment office. He made me sign up.
Oh
I
no.
should have next week.
No. Well, maybe it'll change.
Dave.
Oh
Dave,
no.
come back.
So close. But with him enlisting earlier, maybe he won't be in this exact same path.
Yeah, but it's not exactly a low mortality rate profession.
No. And Klaus just got a letter as well, so he's not in a good place. Oh! Is she trying to fuck up her daughter as well? She knows her daughter likes him. She just doesn't care.
Yeah.
And why is she specifically going after Diego when she knows they're all around? Aha. Right. That's why. Is this where the meeting is? Have they all got a letter then separately? That's good. Will they all go then? I don't know if Klaus is going to turn up.
I think he'll probably turn up, but it'll be an absolute state and just
Ruin
piss everyone
everything.
off.
Including Reginald, who is the one they don't want to piss off at this point.
Reginald's probably most of all.
Yeah.
And then the others will just be pissed off that he pissed off Reginald.
Where you go?
Hold it.
There we go.
No?
Whole gang. Well, yeah.
Take the stairs.
It's probably the one with, well, I don't know, him and Diego are probably the two with the most daddy issues, to be fair.
I think Diego slightly edges him out, but Luther acknowledges his issues.
Yeah, but
Whereas Diego just tries to repress them.
But he's the one that gets really emotional and weird about it. Oh God. Wow.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
I'm a bit worried this is all a setup and people are going to try and murder them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe I should lead. We all know I'm a much better public speaker than the rest of you. Jealous, number two?
Hey,
Oh, we're not numbers
No more
anymore.
numbers.
Let's see.
No more bullshit. We're Team Zero. We're all Team Zero.
Doesn't look like a setup. It's literally just him.
My reconnaissance tells me you're not CIA, not KGB, certainly not MI5. So, who are you?
They're all going to talk at once.
Yeah.
Or not at all.
We're children. Why on earth would I adopt six?
7. One of us isn't here.
Dead.
He is
One
there.
of us is dead.
Dad, yes, but I'm here. Klaus, tell them I'm here.
Klaus! It's annoying me.
Yeah. They must all know.
Why does he do that?
What would
He's
possess
a
me to
dickhead.
adopt?
Everybody wants to see powers all of a sudden.
Oh. There we go. He's writing it. You can do this.
0 for 2, young man.
Alright, Luther, super strength. Klaus can come in with the dead. Allison can rumor anyone to do anything.
Except she never uses it.
I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
It's probably not a good idea. Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, because she can suddenly control it. Can she control it? How has she suddenly got the ability to control her powers? Is it just because she's calmer than she was before?
Yeah.
Or?
No.
I love this random tiki bar.
This is a fantastic delusion. sad reality is that you're a desperate man, tragically unaware of his own insignificance.
Aww. And in 1 minute he just crushes him again.
Yeah.
Aww. Oh, and give him a hug. Me and Dad didn't help at all.
Do something about it. All right, screw it.
Is he having a seizure?
Overdosing, probably.
Come on, Ben. Oh, I'm really excited. What's going to happen? Ben. So you can go into him and possess him, basically.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I've seen about enough. Look at what you did to me.
They all just want, they all want closure from the dad that he's just not going to give them.
You and the kulaks. A word in private.
Check, please.
Oh, you feel sorry for them all because it is his fault, but
As well as any Hargreaves family function.
yeah, they're all just trying to show something to him and he just doesn't give them anything as usual.
Are you okay?
No.
Teams are on my ass.
Oh.
He's just angry. He'll calm down. He'll be fine.
No, he's sad. It's not often you see him just like,
Despondent.
yeah. He could have got him by the arm or thrown him over his shoulder.
I thought he was going to like piggyback him or something. Nope.
Oh
That'll be
no.
Lila.
Yeah. Well, if Five's not. No. Oh. Mum!
I just want to show you something.
Picture of her. How's she there?
How did you find me?
Just came for you at the farm.
Oh.
Of course.
Can we go somewhere?
Oh, don't get her on the conspiracy.
What is this?
Changing the timeline.
I don't understand.
He is going to kill the president.
You don't know that.
It is a conspiracy. We have to stop him.
What if this is the reason she dies? That would be awful.
Don't take
I mean, Reggie was being a dickhead. This is a given, but he's right.
No, technically I'm older than you right now.
Cognac?
Just a smidge.
It's also a shame Diego didn't let everyone else meet the mum, because that would have been quite nice
Yeah,
for
that
them.
would have been a good scene.
What transpired in your time having before?
I botched him.
Maybe your appetite is disproportionate to the size of your abilities.
Mm.
Second,
Yeah.
not decade.
But technically him zapping himself anyway is still in second, so
An acorn doesn't become.
I was really hoping you had more than that.
probably is helpful.
Sorry
though.
too.
Yeah, it'll come into play in an important moment,
Yeah.
as
I
always.
gave you such a hard time as a kid. I didn't know any better.
No skin off my teeth, old man.
Where was this Reginald 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, respect age, clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like he's going to walk into some Swedes. I hope they don't kill him. I mean, he's weird. Oh,
no.
God. Oh, no. Just feed him some of your tuna jelly. That'll kill them.
Wait.
Well, at least he knows. It's not going to help him.
Mm.
Fuck. Come on, laugh and gas them.
Oh, come on.
Come on, mate. Like, he's weird, but I want him to live.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no.
No, not Elliot. Come on.
Leave him alone. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Not tooth pulling.
No, I don't like it. The teeth and eyes, I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Oh. Well, this is jelly eating won't be affected.
Yeah, true. It's good food for that, I guess. Teeth and eyes, I just can't
Yeah.
deal.
Whatever this is,
Oh, he's going to end it. Is she going to end it?
they do not abide women like us around here. If we go somewhere, why do you move? Where?
The future.
I can protect you.
She doesn't know
I
that.
just need you to trust me.
I just have a horrible suspicion that they're all going to end up dead. She's going to promise and underdeliver.
Or she might. Or she might end up dead, but she'll have to protect the boy. Aww.
This is all too nice.
It
The
is.
show isn't nice.
Oh, but I don't think going to your family is going to help much, is it?
Yeah.
And also, Vanya can't and shouldn't leave hers at this point.
Yeah.
It's to save the world if you want a future with her.
I'm just waiting for someone to fucking pop out of the
Yeah.
show. Yep, there we go.
Who is that? Swede?
I thought her husband.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Fucking Carl. Suck, Carl.
I thought he didn't give a shit. Oh no. Oh no. Do you need to touch it to tell? Poor Elliot. He's just helping. Oh god. Oh god. There's
That's
a lot of
blood.
blood. Fucking hell.
Teeth and eyes. Oh, that is grim as fuck.
Poor Elliot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bugged
Diego
by
is
that.
pissed.
Shit's getting real. Oh. That's the title of the next episode.
Wait, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that translates to blood for blood.
Maybe. Oh, I'm just really sad about that.
Yeah,
he didn't deserve any of that.
One of the rare cases of a support character that's almost as good as the leads.
I always get really moral. He was a nice guy. I don't like him.
I'm in.
Oh, he's going for the deal. Stupid boy.
This all went so wrong so fast.
Should have just done what his dad told him, really,
Yeah.
in practice. I hope this doesn't mean they're all splitting up again.
Well, that was a somewhat upsetting end to a very intense episode.
R.I.P. Elliot.
R.I.P. You were
I
one of the
wouldn't
good
even
ones.
I wouldn't even mind that he died. It's just the fact that they tortured him and then he died. And I know these people aren't real, but I always get really upset when it's like he was a good guy and he didn't deserve that. And then they tortured him in the teeth and the eyes, which are my two no-no areas. And well, I mean there are other no-no areas, but you know, those two are
the visible ones.
are just when it comes to torture and stuff like that, I'm just like, oh, I can't deal with teeth and eyes. But yeah, and they killed him. That's just awful. Like,
It was just a harmless little conspiracy nut. There was no
Yeah.
need to do anything. And if we have any Swedish-speaking people in the comments, if you could confirm or deny my theory that I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I know there's a little umlaut makes it all
it
quite
probably
confusing.
does mean it.
But I'm assuming that
Google.
sentence means blood for blood, which is pretty Viking of them, to be fair.
It's in one of the top searches, but eye.
Oh, eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye,
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
That makes sense. And that's why they stabbed him in the eye, maybe. Because he had one stick, didn't he, coming out of his eye?
Yeah.
Oh.
Grim as shit.
R.I.P. Elliot.
Yeah.
Then that's
R.I.P.
pretty awful. So they met Papa Hargreaves.
They did, and he was odd. He was a bit of a bell end.
It was a
to
combination
start.
of just a twat and alright, really, wasn't
Like,
it?
if he could have brought that energy he had at the end when he was talking to Five for the whole conversation, that would have been great. Instead, he decided to be quite dismissive, absolutely destroy poor Diego for no
No, he was
reason.
crying. I felt really bad for
And
him.
like his stutter was back.
Yeah.
And it was so unnecessary. But I have to say, like, he was a dickhead and he shouldn't have torn into Diego the way he did. But he had a really strong point. Diego has got this thing in his head that he has to come back and save JFK.
Yeah. But he still
But
has it in his head. He went and
that's-
told the mum.
I know, but the thing is, like, that's not the plan. That's never been the plan. There's no world where you can not change the timeline and save JFK. Especially which Five has still not yet mentioned, and it pisses me off every second of every episode. The newspaper he looked at was JFK declares war on Russia.
Yeah.
Which obviously didn't happen in the real world. The only way that can happen is because in the ruined future, they clearly saved JFK and it fucked everything up.
I didn't notice that detail, so yeah.
It was one of the first. It was like,
It's another one of those just not communicating everything. I wish in all of these shows everyone just sat down and was like, tell everyone, write down everything that you know, and we just piece it all together.
so they dance around the point so much that they're like, we have to not save the timeline. And then he's like, no, we have to save JFK. And they're like, no, that's what causes all this.
Yeah.
It sucks, but we've got to let him die.
But I wonder if if it is going to be Reginald there, and even if he might not know about it because the events of whatever happens in the next few days might transpire to that, or maybe they find out that does have to go down that way, so he goes and does that.
I'm putting money down now. The final big scene kind of action piece is going to be them trying as hard as they can to make sure that everything on that day happened the way it did.
Yeah. But then they're all messing with stuff like Klaus telling Dave all of that, and then Dave already enlisting.
Fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's awful.
That was not nice.
Like,
I did not need that.
He's literally told him all the information he needs to. He's proved that he's telling the truth. How can he not believe that at that point? But then he says he just wants to join anyway, so that's difficult. And then you've also got Allison with her husband, who's now kind of, I mean, he did say, and she was like, no, there are bad sides to this, and he pushed her, and now he's seen the bad sides to it. So
That's with all those kind of mind control powers, there always comes a point where someone's like, "Did you mind control me?" And there's no way to kind of prove they did or didn't, and it always causes problems. I don't understand why that situation they keep pushing people to demonstrate their powers, and it always goes wrong.
Well, she chose to tell him, didn't she? He didn't push her to. I mean, he wanted to see the proof, but she chose to tell him about the powers. But what can she do? She can't. You know, she's tried every option to try and save that scenario. So, you know, we spent a lot of time talking about how this could potentially go wrong, and I think that kind of showed how it could go wrong. Yeah. Which is, again, a shame.
I really hope they can kind of patch things up, because he does seem like a really good guy, and I do think he is good for her. She is better around him.
Yeah.
So I hope they can really patch things up. But that's a hell of a bridge to get across.
I mean, they've all got some pretty dark stuff going on at the moment. There's obviously... I mean, Lila's clearly into Diego, but the mum wants to kill him, I think, basically just to keep him away from her, which is kind of shit. And then poor Vanya, and, well, I don't know if I'd be more worried for her, the girl, Sissy, or Carl, to be honest, considering Vanya's powers.
I'm wondering if we're going to sort of see a repeat of season 1, where she gets pushed too far and that causes chaos. Like, I'm wondering if he attacks her and then Vanya tries to stop him, but because, as we've sort of learned this season, controlling her emotions is quite important for controlling her powers. If she loses control, may she not accidentally kill both of them?
Do you think that's what it is then? It's just because of her emotions because it's weird that she can suddenly just have like a really good control over her powers, like she didn't have at all in season 1. So
I think because she's lost her memories, she's also lost all the baggage she carried with her for like 20 years.
Yeah.
What we saw in season 1 was her weighed down by the Hargreave curse of horrific histories. And she wasn't consciously releasing her powers. She was just kind of instinctually reacting and kind of lashing out.
Yeah.
And she wasn't trying to control. Now, without all of that history, without all of that baggage, she's kind of tapping into her power in a more conscious way, and she's able to control it.
Yeah.
Which makes me worry that if something happens to Sissy, she'll lose that control, and horrible things will happen again.
But then, you know, we've seen that the war thing is the thing that ends...
all things.
Is the doomsday this time, so I can't see how it would be her freaking out that would be the end of the world.
It won't be the end of the world. It'll just, like, she'll do something that she can't undo, and that will scar her going. That will, like, she's at a point now where she's kind of lost all her old baggage. If she just accidentally kills Sissy and picks up some new baggage, that's going to just screw up her powers again and her mental state, which at the moment is actually probably the sort of calmest of all the
I don't
siblings.
think she'll end up accidentally killing Sissy, but I do think that something bad might happen to Sissy because of Carl, which would then cause Vanya to go apeshit and destroy a load of stuff. So, the second half of the season so far has been really good.
Damn, those last 2 episodes have been absolute fire.
Yeah,
so, I really hope the last 3 keep up.
It's ramping up, there's a lot of questions of what's going to happen, how's it going to go. Oh, that's what I mean. I said it in the last one, but I both love and hate this about this show because it just kind of does keep you guessing. Yeah. It really does. And even when you're like, oh, this is happening, and I like that it's veering off from a lot of the last season because we were getting a bit feeling it was a little bit repetitive at points, but actually now it's all these fresh questions, and I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how each character's going to come into play. You know, I don't know if Diego telling the mum this thing about the Kennedy thing's going to help. So I'm a little bit worried that causes her to, because we know she dies. Yeah. We know she goes from being a human into like a robot form at some point, and I think that would be fucking awful for Diego. Something that his action is something that causes that to happen, because he's definitely a mummy's boy. He loves his mum
very much so, and he's already in a pretty fragile state after fucking Reginald tore him a new one.
It was awful to him.
If his kind of lashing out after that directly results in the mother becoming a robot, that's That'll be more than... And then we'll probably lose Lila after that as well, and then that's just all going to be horrible.
That's it. I mean, in the first season, he was the one that was the closest, obviously, to the mum, and the only one that seen him. I do think it's a bit sad that he didn't get everyone else to meet him, because that's quite a novel experience, you know, when you've known your mum to be a robot all your life, to actually see the woman that she was based on is quite amazing, really.
No, there's still 4 episodes. Maybe they'll meet sometime during that.
Yeah, 4 episodes left. So next one is Eye for an Eye. Hopefully no more eye trauma involved.
Yeah. So. I'm getting lots of bloody murderous revenge, which should be fun to watch, as long as no one we like gets killed.
I just want them to kill the Swedes, but save all the cats.
Those guys. Yes.
I like the cats. Poor little kiddies.
I could definitely see Klaus leading an army of cats. Yeah. Like put spirits into the cats.
Yeah.
And then have an army of
kitty spirits.
Zombie kitties. That'd be fun.
Sorry, I just wanted to join in. Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the reaction, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. Let us know if there are any other shows that you want us to react to. We'd be really interested to hear your opinions and your comments. So until next time, take care.
See ya.